What's up, legends? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on Black Ops 6 Zombies. We're here on the Shattered Veil, and we are revisiting one of the worst weapons in the game because for some reason they finally decided to buff some of the worst weapons in the game, which includes this one, the Tsarkov 7.62. I definitely don't recommend using this, and I still think even after the buffs, more than likely this isn't going to be a super viable option or something that you're going to want to use, but we're going to find out for sure in this video. We're going to rock it to round 41 with the rampage inducer. Now the changes are as follows, and I should read them before we get too far into this. Increased pack-a-punch, critical damage by 50%, which should be exciting. Increased ADS speed by 50% and lowered gun and view kick by 80%. So hopefully this thing will actually cook. And honestly, maybe I made a mistake by running the CHF barrel on this thing, but we'll have to wait and see as we go along here. A little bit extra damage to the head is kind of important. Honestly, I still don't think this is going to be a super good weapon. I think this is actually the worst weapon in the game. I could see myself using like the Strider pistol or the 9mm PM and enjoying myself a little bit more than maybe running this. But you guys will have to let me know in your opinion down in the comment section below what you think is the worst weapon or worst even handful of weapons used in Black Ops 6 Zombies. As obviously the first step here is we actually have to get to like round 7, 8, 9, somewhere in that section. Hopefully we're somewhere around 16 to 20,000 essence, and then we can make our way down to Pack-a-Punch. We're going to kind of try to keep the strategy to the core that we normally do, and make sure that we kind of get our upgrades in the fashion that we need them. Try to get upgraded as quickly as possible. Try to remain overpowered for a bit to try to get us through these rounds quickly, because I don't think this is going to be the easiest journey. The fun thing about weapons like this, though, is they tend to be a challenge alongside of just, you know, being a regular weapon. So a little bit fun. Little bit of fun to be had. And we spawn a lot of these guys in. I think we can take advantage of that. Let's run. Let me move. I need to get out of here. Hit those crits for the extra points. My gun is so bouncy. A little bit bouncy. I think it'll be better once we pack it. I don't remember. There's got to be a reason I had this set up. This is pretty much what I already had set up from before. But I honestly don't use this weapon much, so I couldn't tell you the last time we rocked even our own loadout for it. All right, come on. Come on, guys. Toxic zombies. Come on in. We can at least get one out of here. Maybe a second. Maybe... Is this thing blinking yet? It is. Okay, come on. Come on. All right, we're going to get it. Last second. Hopefully that was enough to flip the round. It was. Beautiful. I didn't want to have any more of them spawn. That's why I waited as long as I did. Okay, here we go. Round 6. Things are going so far so smooth. The good news is it does do 369 to the head this early on is actually insane. Bad news, you lose a lot of the handling in the process. All right, we gotta stay out of the way here. Stay out of the way, stay out of the way. Why am I getting hit like that? Holy crap. These days are demons. They're demons, I tell you. Only a few more to go, no big deal. Round 6 is going pretty quick. Not bad, not bad. We're looking great on salvage. How the heck are we getting so much salvage so fast? That is kind of a crazy thing. Round 7, we're here. Trying to make it clear. Okay, take off their heads. Off with their heads. Yeah, 369 per headshot is kind of crazy, I'm going to be honest. Probably the saving grace, and this thing's even going to be more insane with Pack-a-Punch, as that's one of the things they focused on with their buffs, right? I mean, to be fair, I'm happy that they did end up buffing some of these worst weapons in the game, but honestly feel like they waited quite a long time. Like they knew they had to, or they had to have known that they were pretty bad, right? So, not really sure. Not really sure of the mindset in waiting so long. Maybe to get people excited about something, a little more variety. Maybe not enough people were using them for them to discover they were that bad. Not quite sure how they reached that conclusion, but happy to see they did. Okay, round 8. This might be the round we want to save our zombie. I probably could have done it already. Yeah, as long as we're able to hit consistent crits, we're in this. We can do it. We can make it work. Take off with their heads. Okay, gotta get out of the way. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get through. These guys are so fast for our dookie weapon. I will say, though, hitting this many crits, we are absolutely destroying these guys. Maybe we'll stay here a little longer than normal. What are we at currency-wise? We're at 16k already. And I guess it depends. What kind of power-ups are going to drop? A little change in elevation threw me off. I was shooting him in the head so nicely until I wasn't. We're doing great on salvage. I don't understand how we're getting so much salvage so fast. I think we're just getting good drops. Is that another double points? It is. All right, I guess we're staying here for at least one more round. Gonna get a little crazy, but I feel like with the extra damage, it shouldn't be too bad. I should go ahead and plate up. We may need to end up buying some ammunition, but all in all, should be fine. Should be fine. We still have our decoy if we want to use it. Try to use a little bit more of this double points. Come on, take his heads off. Take their heads off. Okay, I got to run by. This is actually going to get scary. All right, we should be good. I'm going to plate. Not going to get to shoot again, though, unfortunately. All right, though. We did the best we could with the double points. We got tons of points to work with, or essence. Let me get out of here. All right, we should be able to... Oh, they just immediately closed off my only place to go. There's still a zombie all the way over here. Okay, a little bit slower than I wanted it to be. Need to be able to fire. Let me hit the guy closest to me. Thank you. Bring him up here. Bring him up here. We're good. We can make this work. Need to keep him away from me. I reload this really slow. Was this a marksman? I always forget. I think it's a marksman rifle. The marksman rifle. The Tsarkov 7.62. Absolutely not going to be your favorite weapon to do camos on, but maybe now it'll be a little bit more tolerable. I think if you can control the bounciness of this, it's actually really nice for the early rounds, being that it is so strong. Let's go ahead and grab all this salvage and let me get Pack-a-Punch. Let's go ahead and open up the elevator, all that good stuff, and let the magic begin. Okay, as usual, I flipped around at the exact same time as I was trying to open up the elevator, just because I ended up finishing off my zombie with the group that comes out. But we did end up getting rare rarity. We got, you know, double tap, jug, dead wire, now Pack-a-Punch level 1. We're going to hang out in this area until we can get Pack-a-Punch level 2, because it'll save us a trip coming back so soon, because we're going to be able to afford it within the next few rounds. We're already at 6,500, so I feel like we got it. And then we can make our way back to the front. Good news, too, with double tap. Feels like this thing has a little bit less bounce to it, which is nice. It'll make it a little bit more tolerable, and obviously the more accurate we are, the better off we're going to be for our crits. Once we get dead shot, we can try to spam that a little bit, but that's not always the best for these types of weapons because it normally messes with your rate of fire a bit. Oh, come on. This is the last zombie. Let me fight him. Oh my god, there we go. And we're able to get the max ammo. Let's get it. So far, so good. I mean, honestly, I feel like it's a little bit better to use already, but the big damage is going to be with the headshots, right? It's going to be with the headshots. Oh, whoa, whoa. No place for me to go. I'm so slow this early on. It's my least favorite part of it. Come on, let me get away. Holy smokes, you just spawned on him behind me? Only behind me? And we got a nuke. That's unfortunate, but probably better now than later. Okay, I think I got a lot of my guys spawned in, hopefully. Dead wire locking us in for a little bit of crowd control. With weapons like this, it definitely is nice to have extra crowd control because the weapons tend to be a little bit slower, a little bit harder to move around as easily as something like an SMG or even an assault rifle, right? Definitely does not feel as good to use, that's for sure. We got another nuke. What the heck is going on here? I mean, I guess I'll hit it now. No sense in waiting, really. Even though it is going to impact it a little bit. We're only a few limbs away from what we need for Pack-a-Punch level 2. Let's get it. All right, now we just got to be safe. Got to pull out our fists and run like the wind. It's like the way to go here. The only way to go. And now that a majority of them are following us, if not most of them, we're good here. I mean, even all of them could be following me by now. All right, there we go. What's that? Is that an insta-kill? Nope. It's a bonus points, but that's also helpful. Let's finish off some of these guys. Where are we at now? Let's get our bonus points. All right, I was trying to decide if I wanted to go back up now, but I think I'm going to go ahead and wait. That makes it worth it. Let's go ahead and Pack-a-Punch to level 2. Now we just need to get the little bit extra we need for the 2-plater and PhD, which is like 7,500. So once we get that, we're really going to be in a good spot, which that shouldn't be too bad. Should be able to get these guys out of my way. Let's start running. Plate up once. Go this way. Be able to dodge a little bit, right? And if we get dead wire to go off, it'll be even better. I don't know if it'll happen, though. Come on. It's so easy to shoot in between these guys, because the rate of fire is decent, but it's not fast. Makes it easy for them to swipe or move out of the way, or there's even a double points during this part. Why is it trolling me? Why is it going to give me a double points now? First part is a toxic zombie round, so... I mean, you can't really even utilize it that well. We need to get out of here at the end of this round, going into the next round, probably. Luckily, though, we have enough for epic rarity, too, so that should help. Okay, our dead wire went off. This should almost be the end of this round. That actually is it right there. Okay, let me grab this max ammo, and we can get the heck out of here. We need to make our way to the front before we fight our disciple. Okay, we're in a decent spot here. I was able to get pack 2, of course. We were able to get our epic rarity now while we were on our way out here. And we also got a 2-plater in PhD, so we're in a good spot. Everything we needed before we came back, basically. And then that guy's getting torched. We could go ahead and pop a shroud, but I don't know if we even have to. Go ahead and destroy these guys, destroy these guys. Yeah, do whatever you want, man. I'm gonna come over there and destroy you right now. What is that? Oh, that's a max armor. Not really as useful as I thought it was. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's out of here. It was like 2 bullets. We did so much damage with 1 shot. Okay, last of those guys. GG's. Yeah, I feel like our headshot damage is already crazy. I mean, our damage in general is pretty good with this thing. What are we doing, like 4,000 right there? Obviously, we have double tap, so if we hit the same spot, it's like 6,000, 6,700. That's kind of ridiculous for how early we are in the game. This definitely feels kind of ridiculous. So once we're pack 3 and legendary, this thing actually might destroy, especially when we have dead shot and we're able to make sure kind of spamming the headshots, at least for the disciples. Absolutely insane. I wonder how it's going to do against like the armored enemies. So that's what I'm excited to see next. Okay, beginning of the round nuke means we got to go get quick revive and speed cola now. So we're doing great. We're in a great spot. We pretty much just need to ride it out till 25 when we can get to the Wonder Fizz. We'll grab some more of the perks. We'll save up for pack 3 from there. This journey might be simpler than I ever thought it was going to be, all because the buff they implemented on the weapon. I can definitely tell already it's significantly easier to use, and there's a lot less kick. I don't know if I noticed the less kick or recoil or visual, whatever the heck it is, before Pack-a-Punch, but I definitely feel like I noticed it after. Like, this thing has CHF on it for sure. We are absolutely blasting through the enemies. Okay, come on. Stop moving your head. There we go. We're going to be able to grab this at the last second or late into the next round, or partially in the next round. This is why I love the Rampage Inducer so much. Just waiting, let as much stuff spawn as we can, and boom! Now we got to put some distance between us and our enemies. That way we don't get absolutely rocked the whole time. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Max armor. We're loving it. We're living our best life right now with what used to be one of the worst weapons in the game, if not the worst weapon. In my opinion, it was the worst weapon. Just because I think even with the handguns and stuff, or the pistols, you have a lot better mobility and you can shoot a little bit faster. I just feel like genuinely, you just felt like you had a better time even though they were pistols. We got double points for the freaking toxic round again. How the heck does that work? If it happens to you once, does it happen to you twice? Like, that's kind of nuts, right? That is definitely kind of nuts. Let's get away from us here, or get away from this. I honestly don't know if I have the largest mag on. I hope I do. I would assume that I do, but it's been so long and I didn't actually check that maybe I don't. But either way, it doesn't seem like it's too bad. We're not reloading insanely often or running out of ammo or anything like that, so W on that part. All right, last of these guys should be pretty straightforward, and another max ammo for us to grab. Okay, hopefully enough of them are spawned in. Definitely want to get as many of them as possible just in case that happens. And they all get dead wired, increases your odds of eliminating more of them at a time. Especially in the later rounds where maybe you're chaining zombies multiple times with those. Oh, that's going to be helpful. We're going to go ahead and grab that in a second. We need to try to delete as many of these guys as possible, though, amidst our journey back around the circle, because we want our round to flip. And if we don't kill enough of these guys, it will not do so. Heavy armored guys seem to get deleted there, so that's nice. And we also want as many of our points as possible here, just so we make sure we go into round 25 looking good. Then we can hit the nuke for the end of the round. All right, we got our disciple round. Unfortunately, I don't have any decoys right now because I used the only one I had. And we don't have Ultra Aid yet to help us get them. Oh, man, that was nice. Yeah, I really wish the rate of fire was just a tad bit faster, but otherwise that was smooth. Yeah, I definitely feel like the amount of salvage I've gotten during this run has just been kind of on the higher end, because we are almost at the point we can get legendary, and we're not even at the point where we're going to hit the Wonder Fizz. Right? Am I missing something? No, that's exactly right. I thought I just missed an upgrade somewhere along the way, but we've just been blessed throughout this journey for some reason, more than some of the other ones. Okay, here we go. Finish up the round. Oh, we're going to have to reload for 2 zombies. That's unfortunate. Okay, we got a double points at a decent time this time. The only problem is the beginning of the rounds are stupid. So I'm going to have to waste some of it trying to stay safe here. Making sure I don't get caught up. And then hopefully now I can actually try to utilize some of it. W. Get as many of these guys out of here as I can. What is that? Don't know what that is. It is... Oh, it's a max armor. We like that. Okay, I need to make my way back around. My armor's really bad, so... Good time for that to happen. Oh, there we go. And double points is over, but we did pretty good. We're at 40k. We haven't hit the Wonder Fizz yet. Normally we're going to be in like 50,000 by the time that happens. So we're looking on pace with that. But we can go ahead and get Legendary. For some reason, we've been just gifted insane amounts of salvage, like I was saying. I don't know what the deal is, but I'm cool with it. And that guy, and I'll save my last zombie so I can run in there real quick. Is that a decoy? Beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and run in here, and we are going to 100% get Legendary really quick, just to make things even easier. We're just staying as overpowered as possible. Then we can hit this guy with the one shot. I'm out of bullets. I'm out of bullets. Kill him. Kill him. 28 punches later. The good thing about being Legendary already is now all future currency could go to decoys if we want it. And it's not going to need to for very long if we even wanted to get some, because we're going to be getting Voltrade at the end of this round or at the end of the next round, and then we'll be having them drop pretty consistently. Get this guy out of here. The demons, the speed demons. This thing is pretty dang strong, I'm going to be honest. Obviously, we are now, like I said, a bit overpowered for what we're doing, but I mean, this is just insane. Like insta-kill, I mean, do we need it? We could get it. Do we need it, though? I don't know. Might as well get it. And then we can actually rush to Wonder Fizz with our 2 shrouds at the end of this. So get these. Oh, wow. One hit. Everybody's going to die at the same time. We're not even going to get to use this double points. That's actually kind of sad. Unless it's a... Oh, and it's one of these rounds. What is this game? What is this game? I'm gonna stay right here real quick. I'm gonna see if I can't utilize some of this double points. I don't know if we're gonna get much out of it. All right, come on, guys, run. I don't care about the insta-kill that much. I care more about the double points. Let's throw this. See if they start going together. Okay, just start destroying. There's a lot of them. I got to utilize a little bit of it. Trying to make the best of that for sure. All right, let's try to finish this toxic zombie round, and then I'll just sprint all the way through and hit the Wonder Fizz that way. Even though I think the next one... kind of want to save one just in case it ends up being a disciple round, just because it could be risky, but all right. I think it should only be one disciple if that's the case, so shouldn't put us in a blend. Okay, we made it back to the top. All of our perks. We're going to be in a good spot now. We should be getting decoys to drop consistently. I mean, we already have legendary rarity, so worst case we'll purchase them. The weapon is performing better than I anticipated, if I'm being completely honest, but a 50% critical damage percentage is crazy. It's just crazy. 50% increase is insane. So it's definitely going to be noticeable, especially when you're hitting mostly crits, which is going to be your goal with this weapon no matter what, because of the way it's designed, right? And with any weapon for that matter. Most people aren't going to be aiming for the body. I mean, with shotguns, you can kind of get away with it a little bit, especially with, was it double jeopardy or whatever it is? All right, come on. Not double jeopardy. It's one of the double tap augments. All right, so we should be able to get these guys out of here. W, another round of the books. We are doing so far so good. And we almost have enough for pack 3 already, which seems kind of weird. I feel like our currency levels are just higher than normal for this run. I don't know what it is about it. All right, we got our guy over here. He's gonna do some weird thing. Why is he floating backward? I can't even hit him. Throw this over here. Now I can hit him. You're gonna die pretty fast, buddy. Look at that. We're doing like 30,000 or something, 20-something thousand in there. It was definitely like 20,975 or something at the very least. And that's crazy for a weapon that still has another pack-a-punch level to go. Oh, we got our first doppel. And it died. Kind of insane how fast that guy just got smoked. All right, time to train him up. Don't die in the process. We got a nuke over here. Let's try to finish these guys off. We want to do our best. We actually have enough. We could probably get away with Pack-a-Punch level 3 right now. I'm going to take the risk. If we run out of currency, I'd be surprised, but let's go ahead and go for it. Okay, we made it back up here. We have pack 3. I'm going to throw a decoy. Probably going to get a decoy back right here anyway. Oh, that dead wire was dirty. Yeah, you definitely don't want to spam the ADS as much with this weapon. It can work to a certain degree, but you're much better off with the rate of fire if you don't, as you can see here. Oh, I definitely want that. We don't have a lot of armor here. Can you get out of my way? Thank you. We did get another decoy back from this insanity. Throw it. Why not? Make it easy. Just focus on the headshots. Don't even worry about anything else. Look how much damage we do. It's actually kind of stupid. We're going to have to use this against bosses. We're going to have to do it. 100 likes on this video. We're doing every boss with this weapon. because I think this thing is probably going to be insane now. Not that it makes it any easier to use, really, just the extra damage makes up for the other elements of the weapon that I feel like are lackluster, right? Okay, let's go here and over here. Worst weapon? I don't know if it is anymore. I'm going to be honest. I don't think that it qualifies. All right, we want to make sure we take advantage of at least a little bit of this, so... Oh, wait, did I not throw a decoy? I don't have a decoy. For some reason, I thought I had a decoy. Well, doesn't really matter now. We have the insta-kill, and the insta-kill did a lot of work. Now we'll have a decoy. There's no way there's not one on the ground here. Did I get one? Look at that. Just like that, we picked up a decoy. We already knew it was possible, and it happened. Dude, there's multiple on the ground here. I'm picking that one up, too. Oh, never mind. Maybe that one was a frag. Either way, it disappeared before I could grab it, but we should be able to grab another one from these guys anyway. Just dome piece after dome piece. Getting destroyed. Yeah, 15,000 is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I don't think it did 10,000 before. It was probably like 9,975 or something. I don't remember off the top of my head. But this is kind of a drastic improvement if I do say so myself. Okay, we could be able to finish this off. Get this guy, and we're good. Sometimes this game tries to hook me up. I think there's an insta-kill over here. I'm throwing the decoy. We're going to go over here and grab this. And then we're going to destroy... Oh, my. Oh, did it end right as I hit him with that? There's no way. Oh, I didn't grab it. What? Did it end? I didn't even get it. I thought I missed it completely or something. And I said, did it end? I just thought I didn't get it at all. Oh, man. But we just missed. And now we can maybe use it for the next round? I don't know. I don't think that's actually going to happen. No, there's not going to be enough time to use it for this round. Even if I threw a decoy, it would take them longer to react to it than it would be to have this still. Okay. I do want to use another decoy in a second here. Like, look how many zombies we got, like, right off the rip. Yeah, destroy, destroy, destroy. If I get really lucky, you guys will drop me a dead wire. There we go. Lots of ammo dropping in there, which is great. Now we got to build these guys back up. All right, we're throwing another one. Trying to get rid of this guy. He lets me hit him in the face. There we go. Everybody else is on the other side of that. I couldn't really hit it, though. Parasite, you're gone. All the armored dudes are still here. I was trying to hit them, but they were behind the wall. Oh, the first time we got to buy ammo? Damn. We did pretty good with that, then. First time we're buying ammo. I don't think we bought ammo any other time, but I could be wrong. All right, there we go. Dead wire coming in once again. Of course, there's still a zombie behind me. Somehow pinching me. It's just a solo. The rest of the zombies are freaking stunned in front of me. This guy's running up behind me. Okay, dead wire's helping us out, but we got to almost be through this round. There's no way we're not. Another bit there. There's another double points. We're going to get it, but it's going to be a toxic zombie round next round. Watch. All right, we just got the double points. What'd I say, though, about it being a toxic zombie round? I already knew it was going to happen. Let's throw this. Maybe we can take a massive advantage of the double points, even though we don't really need points at this point. As long as we didn't run out of ammo after pack punching to level 3, run out of currency trying to buy ammo, we pretty much did exactly what we needed to keep this run going. All right, let's stay away. Go ahead and throw our decoy. Now that it's been a couple of days into Season 4, are you guys playing Grief? Are you enjoying it? Is it something you're never planning on touching again if you did? I think there's probably some adjustments that need to be made so that it's a little bit more balanced. But other than that, I'm sure that people that like that style of mode are having a good time. But we do get a disciple for the beginning of this. I'm going to try to wait till it spawns in. It's here. Throw this. Holy crap. Is there a reason all the zombies are on my freaking head right now? Okay, we should go ahead and hit this guy in the head. Be great. And he's gone. Now can we get away? There's going to be a second one, though. Almost guaranteed. Same spot, too. Look at that. It's almost like I knew. Hey, what is hitting me? I thought everybody died. That was a false sense of security. I thought I got that ammo or armor, but I didn't. I'm throwing this. We're going to go ahead and play it safe. I'm going to grab 2 more, and I'm going to buy me some armor. And then we can worry about these guys. All of them, all of them, all of them. Got to go across. We just got to stay away. Where the heck is this guy at? All right, here we go. You're going over there. Everybody's going over there. We're going to focus on this guy. Shoot him in the face, shoot him in the face, shoot him in the face. W. If you can kill him before the decoy's over, you're in a good spot. All right, we threw a decoy. My dead wire went off pretty much immediately. But at least it kept the parasite from existing into a doppelgast. That is not what we wanted. All right, come on. Yeah, look how much. We're doing so much. 23,000 to the face. Like, what are we talking about? Obviously, you have to hit the same target more than once to do that type of damage, but we haven't had that issue yet where we're, needing to hit zombies multiple times. They're still at the point where we're one-shotting them, I think, for the most part. Like, even the armored guy, look at that guy. Absolutely cooked. We're on round 34. I feel like this has to be one of the more impactful buffs we've ever gotten to a weapon in zombies. Because this thing literally went from the absolute worst thing possible to the amount of damage it's doing is so good that I feel like you might actually find use in this thing. Just like from worst to not worst is pretty good. I mean, to be fair, they kind of did that with the old Maelstrom shotgun too. It was kind of at the bottom of the category for a long time there, and a few things like double tap coming through really made a world of changes for that thing. Oh, we want to try to get this if we can. I don't think we're at the point where we're going to flip the round, but we're going to try. We really needed to kill one zombie. That's kind of disappointing. That's not usual. I think I'll pick up this mutant injection for our inevitable departure via exfil. I mean, we know how that works, right? Better just to pop that than anything else. The way the exfil is designed. All right, let's get a lot of this round built up. Let's just go ahead and throw a decoy. Early round decoy. Are these guys going for it? What was happening there? Okay, that should do a lot of work. This should do a lot. Look at all these yellow numbers. It's so satisfying. The crit shots are so good. Oh, we got an insta-kill again. I should have just threw this right before and then grabbed it, but this will work. We're still going to end up getting almost all the zombies together in time. Perfect. And if we got a dead wire activation, it's only going to make the rest of this a little bit easier. Guys are on the ground. Why are there crawlers? Something explode? Did I miss? I missed something? Dang, no dead wire activations for this entire insta-kill. That's kind of insane. And it's the last zombie, that's why. I just bought ammo for the second time, but only because I knew a disciple was coming in. I wanted to make sure I didn't run out of ammo mid-battle here. Okay, come on. Nice. Before we got absolutely chokeslammed, we got out of there. Should be another one, though. I almost guarantee we're getting a second one in this round. It'd be weird if we didn't. I feel like this has been a pretty solid run. Like, we've gone through the rounds fairly quickly. I'll have to look at the time we've spent at the end to see exactly how it compares to some of the other runs. I feel like if we get it under like 55 minutes that we exfil on 51 or 41, not 51, that's a pretty decent run outcome. Especially in compared to some of the more meta weapons that we would use here in zombies. All right, I'm going to throw a decoy. I already used one, but I'm going to throw a decoy, buy 2 more, and then see what we can make use of. Put this 2 times. I don't think we need that many points or any points really, but just in case, you never know. We might need these points. What if we go down and lose all our perks? I don't know if that's going to be happening in the next 4 rounds, but anything's possible. I'm on an armored dude trying to come up behind me. Anything's possible. Holy crap. Can you guys give me some space? Why are they so fast? Hello? What is going on here? I wish Doppelgas would actually come to the front of the pack from time to time instead of hanging out in the back. I mean, we ended up getting it taken down. That's okay, but sometimes you want them to speed up, but they're so slow, and they use the zombies as shields, and then when you are trying to stay away from them, they're like glue, and they stick to you, and it's like a whole different vibe. Kind of weird how that works. All right, last of these guys, then we're going to 38. A few more rounds to go, one of which probably going to be a toxic zombie round. Okay, decoy number 1. Look how many there are. There's so freaking many. I need to start shooting just in case. There we go. We need that dead wire activation. Okay, get the rest of these guys out. It's one big group. Okay, decoy number 2. Is it going to have what it takes to let us finish it off? I believe it will. And the last one, just like that. On to 39 and 40 we go. Okay, throwing a decoy already. Trying to get that guy from changing. There we go. I didn't have enough to buy. I have enough time to buy 2 more, but I just did there. That worked out. We got the activation just in time. Another activation coming through, stunning everyone. What is that, a bonus points? Don't exactly need that, but that's okay. So far, this round has been working in our favor, and we love to see it. Stay away from these guys. We'll grab the bonus points. We'll try to play it up. Why are there so many of them spawning over here? They always want to spawn closest to me. And then they move so damn fast, I can't even get 2 bullets out. Okay, this round's gone pretty quickly. Unless this isn't the end, this round has gone fairly quick and in my favor, and I like to see that. Partially, like, insta-kills and things like that will all really put a big dent in whatever round you're in. Even getting a nuke mid-round and utilizing it can help a lot. It just takes a long time for them to respawn. Here we are, round 40, the final chapter, and it sounds like we got a disciple to finish things off. Can it just get in the map, though? That's the question. Then I can actually start firing at it. Can you not move? Stop moving? I don't know why they always try to go above your heads. The same thing with the parasites. Parasites do the same thing. I'm going to pop that even though I didn't necessarily need to. That's crazy. Can we get another one to spawn in? Because we have an insta-kill over here. I'd like to utilize it, if that's the case. I'm going to go ahead and throw this. I need to buy 2 more. I'll slide in over here, do exactly that. Come over here, then grab that so we can take even better advantage of it. I just need my decoy, not my decoy, my dead wire to go off so we can actually make it good. Come on, stop moving. Then we can go this way, and then we can throw this again. We should still have enough time for the guys to build up. Tons of them will build up. I want my dead wire activation. It's not going to give it to me. This game is trolling me. It said dead wire. What do you mean dead wire? Trying to get through this round with 1 power up almost. Okay, I'm throwing this. I don't know if this is the last of our round, but it feels like it could be. Did end up with the doppel. Easily dispose of that guy. Destroying the rest of these guys. I definitely still think the negative like elements of this weapon are still pretty relevant. Right? Like, it doesn't feel like the greatest to use. Feels kind of slow to run around with, but my god, the boost to damage to crits is insane, and it definitely helps make this a lot more viable. And I'm kind of excited for you guys to get 100 likes on this video so I can do all the bosses with it for an upcoming video at some point. I think it'd be a nice little adventure. Already planning on doing the 9mm PM, especially since they buffed it. Maybe we'll do the Strider and other things like that. I've done the Strider, though, on quite a few of the bosses already, so maybe we would just have to clean things up for that. It looks like we're going to get the Disciple, which is not the worst. Let's try to kill it really quick while everybody else spawns in. What are we doing here? Okay, we got it, just like that. Almost out of ammo. I'm just going to go ahead and use the mutant injection, I think, to be honest. Everybody's spawning in. Let me actually throw this, see if I can get at least people to come together. Take more of them out at one shot. They're all coming in. All right, let's go ahead and use it. We go from 34 down to 14. Beautiful. Exactly what we were hoping to see. Now, if only these guys will spawn in fast enough for us to be impactful. Now, let me know down in the comment section below which of the buffed weapons you guys would like to see next, whether it's the DM10, the TR2, or one of the 3 pistols that did get a buff as well, because I think that would be a fun adventure to go on, especially because they were so bad previously. If they're even remotely better, probably a good thing. All right, where's our guy? Thought there would be one over here, but they're both over here. One here and one over here. Okay, here we go. Now we can go over here and boom. We're out of here. That's it for the Tsarkov 7.62 after the buff here in Season 4. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed this journey. I tried to make it short and sweet and get through it as quickly as possible. Really weird that we are going out with the FFAR despite that not being the weapon we have equipped, but whatever. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support in the channel, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace!